Hi, Mike Batcke from Stealthcraft Boats. This is our 16-foot ATB, nicknamed the All Terrain Boat. What we decided when we did this boat, and you might have seen from our other videos, is we wanted a drift boat that actually was a planing hull. And through a lot of trials and tribulations, we finally figured it out with this boat here. We have our 16 and our 18, and 60-inch bottoms and 54-inch bottoms. This is the 60-inch bottom. Like I say, the purpose of this boat is you could take the motor on and float a motorized river, you know, where you might commonly see a jet boat, prop boats, whatever, and then you could take the motor off and float a non-motorized vehicle or waterway. So basically, it's just a more versatile drift boat. You know, people spend $9,000 or $10,000 for a, you know, river boat that goes 5 miles an hour, which for some people, like out west or something, that's fine. But this definitely serves a purpose. If you look here now, this boat, we just have a 6-horse Yamaha on right now. This hull is rated to a 40 horse. We typically put the 20 horse Tohatsu or Yamaha on it, but this is going on a non-motorized river right now, or no wake river, so this is just as suitable as any other motor. But what you'll find is even a 6 will motor much better because the transom's so much wider. You don't have the big drift boat wake that people are so commonly used to. And you see we have a nice tunnel hull back here, more of a concave hull, so you can motor in very skinny water. We have our gunnel guard wraps here. The interior of the gel coat is treated with a Teflon additive that makes it, you know, slippery like your pots and pans do. Very durable boat. And then obviously, if you can see by the finish here, this is Eric Hornung from Tattooed Angler, and he obviously does beautiful work. This is a cloth here that we actually laminate into the hull. So this isn't a paint job, this is cloth. So you know, you can't scratch this off. You got, you know, 30, 40 thousandths of mils of clear on there. So very interesting thing. And you guys, like I say, the sky's the limit. This is a custom print that we made. If you have something that you ever want, we can get that done. And it's, you know, we're not just relying on how inspired that artist was that day. We can digitize it, get it on cloth, and it'll really keep the colors just the way you want them. As far as the features of this boat, we put our ATV on a drift boat trailer, which makes them, you know, kind of a little easier to get on and off the trailer. This boat has not missing many options here. If you look forward here, we'll go through them. It has the spay rod holders here in the back, or you know, you could put rods going forward. You can just, you know, hook 2 or 3 up in that direction. We also have this has double tackle trays, so you can fit 4 rods, you know, at 10 feet going this way, and you can put rods this way on the other side. So on this side we have the 1 1/4 holes, and on this side we have the I believe they're 1 3/4 holes. So you can double up and put a couple rods, but you can literally trailer in this boat 10 fully rigged rods. And who doesn't want to, you know, the night before you can get all your stuff ready. So when you get on the water, there's no screwing around. There's no taking rods out of your truck and, you know, taking 2 hours getting everything rigged up. You know, we sell a lot of these boats commercially to guides. When they're on the water, they're ready to go. As soon as they're on the water, all the rods are rigged, you're ready to go. So that's really, that just in itself is a huge advantage of Stealthcraft. There's really nobody in our riverboat community that has a good rod holder system. So even just that is great. And then you'll see, this is our mega box, or you know, the Stealth Grande box here. You can put 1 or 2 seats on here. See how they slide right off. You have a lot of storage in this box here. You can just about fit everything. You can fit grill. You can fit a grill and, you know, a 2-roll or a roll table and, you know, a couple chairs in there. Another great thing about the ATV is it's so wide back here. You know, typically, you know, when you'll have one big guy in your group, and man, you could be, you know, like me, about 300 pounds nowadays. You could be a huge guy and be up here, and the boat's not tippy at all. And what you'll see is they still back row great because you have the point and the rocker of the front of the boat. So they back row great. They even push row pretty good. You'll see there's a lot of technology here in naval engineering in our rocker and the transom of our hull. There's a lot of head scratching that went on to get this to really work like it is. We have a snap cover here so you can get at your gas tank and stuff if you ever needed to. But what we also put on this is an option, is we have a big cover here. Now this boat has an onboard charger, so he can just pop this out. He can actually put it right through here, charge his battery. He can get at his battery. He can get at his gas tank. Now this has a gas tank built right on it, but when we go to a river that will allow us to wake to go fast, we'll probably put our a 20 horse Tohatsu or Yamaha. It fits really nice. It has tilt and trim, and it's light enough that you can take it off. When you get into the bigger outboards, like this is rated to a 40, but when you get into those 40s, they bolt on. So you kind of lose that versatility of take the motor off, float a non-motorized. There's a lot of rivers that don't allow you to have a motor on. And they obviously row better when you don't have a giant motor on the back. So the versatility of this boat is just second to none. Just being that it gets on plane, it rows great, and there's a lot of misconceptions in our industry with tunnels and Gulf Stream bottoms and all that stuff. Really to make a boat float high, you need a big footprint. This is a 60-inch bottom. I mean, it floats in very little water. This huge transom back here, it's just waterline displacement. It's just basic physics. The rest is kind of smoke and mirrors, guys. And like I say, the bigger footprint you have on the water, the higher they're going to float. It's really that simple. This boat is all 100% Coast Guard rated. It's all plastic construction. So we don't have spray foam anywhere in this boat. The whole boat is flotation, from the transom to the sides, everything. The whole boat is flotation. So we have fiberglass wrapped in a plast core, meaning plastic never absorbs water. Like, let's say you hit a horrible rock and you have a big gouge in here. It's never gonna, that glass, once you get to the glass, it's just plastic. It's never gonna absorb water. You're never gonna have issues.